I'll begin by inviting on stage Mr. Girdhar Bagri, Country Head, Supply Chain Finance, Business Banking, HSBC India, to please present a keynote address to the gathering here.
A very good afternoon to all the FAD officials and members of respected dealer fraternity. We have heard to a lot of speakers since morning and heard about a lot of data which has flown through. We all know the facts about calendar year 2024, wherein the passenger vehicle market has grown by around about 5%. CV industry has been relatively flat. Two-wheeler and three-wheelers have been one segment which has shown some positive movement with 11% growth in calendar year 24. A lot was said about the whole industry in last 1 year, I would say. You know, some termed it as a very tough year, a year of doom. A lot of concerns were raised on high levels of inventory at dealer level. And thanks to FADA that from time to time they kept a check upon it. And it was mixed with a lot of sluggish demand, huge discounts and whatnot. But a great round of applause for all of you sitting over here who not only reflected a great character in 2024, but ever since COVID days. We know during that time, when suddenly there was a shutdown, what worries we as a financiers were having that as to how this network will now behave, not only in auto industry, but in non-auto industry also. But the discipline and the maturity which entire industry has shown since that is really commendable. I was going through some of FADA's surveys, recent surveys from dealer fraternity, and I think it's a good survey to go through because who knows the pulse better on the ground. And it was showing that around 80% of you have a neutral to good outlook, and around 66% of dealers expect a good growth in calendar year 25, while 7% expect a downturn. It gives us a lot of hope and positivity that, it's a good industry to work with. The global Indian automotive industry is projected to grow from USD 100 billion in 2023 to USD 214 billion by 2032, which means a CAGR of around about 8.8% between this period, which is really good. Especially when the automobile industry is already contributing around 7% of country's GDP and around 49% of manufacturing GDP. As a result, India's car industry plays a big role both in macroeconomic expansion and technological expansion. India is globally recognized as a country for affordable output due to cheap labor, advancement in technology, availability of raw material and other factors. And that's why we now rank among top 4 manufacturers of car worldwide. Market future looks promising, and that's mainly on the drivers of market's expansion due to expansion of middle class, urbanization, a very large young population, technological advancement, and policies of governments like FAME, PIL, etc. While rural markets now contribute only 35%, and with huge focus in the area and the funds flowing in that area, we expect that there's a substantial growth prospect further. A lot was talked about EV in calendar year 24, and why I want to mention about is that till almost September and October, almost everybody was writing off the EV industry, saying that, we were all reading a lot of negative news about it. But suddenly, since November, December, and now where we are standing, it's all about EV with so many new launches. And not only new launches in terms of just new launches, but really good products in pipeline. Last year, obviously, we saw a growth of around about 20% in EV vehicles. But if we read the industry reports and estimates, it's estimated that EV sales will go up to 6 million units by 2027, which is a CAGR of again 22%. HSBC as a bank is a known name. It doesn't need an introduction. We are one of the largest international banks in India. We have been recently recognized as best international bank by Euromoney. We bring the global expertise along with the local know-how to make sure that our clients navigate new business opportunities. While we are known for dealing with large corporates and large conglomerates, I would like to share a few facts. We are a bank which deal with almost 50% of top 100 unicorns. We bank with almost 2,500 startups. We have a full-fledged business banking unit employing around 300 employees in India, and that's a huge focus area for the bank. You must have read the news since yesterday and today. We are expanding in another 20 cities in next 1 to 2 years, which is a big thing for any MNC bank in years. We have not seen any MNC bank opening up so many new cities. That shows our growth area in India. And that's why we look forward to dealer finance business as one of the most important pillar of our growth within the business banking segment. While it's a pretty commoditized product, and as we have been talking about a lot of challenges, I again will refer to FADA's survey, wherein while a majority of dealers project a good to neutral outlook in terms of liquidity, there are around 21% who believe that it's a concern. Obviously, it's a time when we move from a customized and fit to all product to a bank and product wherein we can really customize products according to your requirements. We have seen a lot of dealers dealing with 5, 7, 8, 10 bankers at times. And I can say it's really hard to monitor, what charges are being levied in each and every bank. So if you are looking for consolidation, we are a bank who believe that we should be a bank of relevance for you and you should be a customer of relevance to us. So we are not looking small, but we look forward to larger relationship with dealers whom we feel we should be banking with. As an industry, we say our USPs can be that we would be having a dedicated RM for each of the dealer. We are having very flexible policies in terms of ad hocs or in terms of a fully digitized portal, or whether, catering to all your requirements, not only restricting ourselves to dealer finance, but to a working capital, a term loan, solutions for your employees, which is again one of the USPs for HSBC. Our employee banking propositions are absolutely great. Some premier accounting facilities for the promoters and the higher officials. So we look forward to interact with most of you. We look forward to bank with you. And again, all the best and look forward to a superb 2025. Thank you.